January 3rd, the Coosa and Tallapoosa carried canoes of the creek, their paddles slicing through dawn's reflection. As the morning mist lifted from the water, the Confederacy stretched across what would one day be called Alabama, bound by kinship, by song, and by the rivers that gave them life. Fires burned on the banks, councils gathered in winter's breath, stories of the earth and sky, spoken in voices older than the pines. They called the rivers home, the Coosa and the Tallapoosa, twin veins of a land not yet divided by flags or borders. Their canoes carried memory, and the memory carried forward through time. Then came the Spaniards with armor and crossed their banners, snapping against the wind. They marked their paths with iron and prayer, seeking golden souls, leaving behind echoes of battles fought in foreign tongues. The land shuddered beneath their boots, but the rivers kept their rhythm, rolling ever on. The Frenchmen followed, lighter in step, bringing trade and laughter to the tall grass and cane. They named the valleys and built their posts, and word spread through the settlements. The Black Belt soil runs rich and red by the 1700s. The dream of empire and harvest filled every conversation, a promise of plenty of wealth beneath the sun. Under the Mississippi Territory, governors and planters drew lines on maps and built visions of a state to be a place carved from frontier and hope. But beneath every dream there stirred a storm. January 3rd, 1861, Governor Andrew Barrymore stood at the seat of power and gave his command. Alabama troops would seize the federal forts, the arsenal at Mount Vernon, the custom house at Montgomery, the mint at Mobile. The order cracked like thunder, flags were raised, drums rolled, and from the Gulf to the Tennessee line the question spread: will we stand with the Union, or will we stand apart? Brothers divided, neighbors turned away, loyalty became a dangerous word. The fire that sparked that morning would blaze across the South, lighting the path to war. The rivers that once carried canoes now reflected the smoke of cannon and the faces of men who wondered what their cause would cost. Some prayed for unity, others for freedom, still others for victory, and each prayer was met with silence and the steady flow of the Coosa and Tallapoosa, as if the land itself refused to choose. And yet, in that silence, Alabama was forever changed. January 3rd became a day of decision, a day of defiance, a day when ancient fires met modern guns. From the drums of the creek to the drums of war, from the rhythm of paddles to the march of soldiers, the beat never stopped, it only changed its voice. Each January 3rd, if you stand by the rivers and listen, you can still hear it: the whisper of canoes, the clatter of muskets, the cries of traders, the speeches of governors, the weeping of families torn apart. It is the echo of Alabama itself, a chorus of pride and pain, of loyalty and loss. The Coosa still rolls, the Tallapoosa still runs, and in their song is carried every voice that ever called this place home. From ancient embers to cannon fire, from red soil to silver streams, Alabama remembers January 3rd, a day of rivers and rebellion, of councils hustles and courage, of choices that echo forever in the heart of the South.